Hello, welcome to my channel, IKTG Tarot. My name is Marcellus. Appreciate you clicking on the video. For those, this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. Beautiful. Also, make sure you click the bell or hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you're aware of when I upload new content, okay? So what I do here is a general energy spread. It's like a snapshot of energy for the current time period. So if the thumbnail attracted you, or the title in the thumbnail attracted you, more than likely is at least one message in here for you, okay? And if it resonates, there'll be information in the description box or tab to reach out for a personal reading. I would more than happily do that for you if you like a personal reading. It's a half an hour. It's pretty in-depth. I usually do a Celtic cross, and it can get intense because it is personal, okay? But speaking of general reading or whatever, I start off with a Spirit Oracle Animal card. So it's basically like the overall energy, okay? Or like what Spirit really wants you to know, the message for the overall energy. And then I go into a 5-card tarot spread, and that's like past, present, the mutual energy between you and the other person or the situation, as it were, the future, and the most likely outcome. And then I clarify that position or those positions as needed, okay, as the story presents itself. So let's get going. Another thing I do is I write a song for the particular week or whatever and I basically meditate in the energy of the entire collective, and I come up with a hook or a song or whatnot. I hear a melody, and there's a message in that. And this week's is There Must Be Something You're Addicted To. That was playing at the beginning of the video and is currently playing in the background. So let's see, and that's all tied into the message overall for everyone. So this one, Must Be Something You're Addicted To, is kind of like, it's this, right now we're dealing a lot with love and relationships and how we deal with those types of relationships. I think it's part of the full moon cycle that's happening, this blue moon in Aquarius. It's the second full moon in Aquarius, okay? So, and you're dealing with just releasing some things, releasing some ways of being, okay? And you're also dealing with how you view relationship and how you view things, okay? And whether or not those ways need to be transformed or changed, because that's what the planet, or Aquarius's planet of Uranus is the planet of sudden or change, okay? Sudden change. And so that's what you're thinking. You're dealing with emotionally, from an emotional state, because that has to do with the moon, emotions in the moon, okay? So the song is about the time where you're highly desirable, or what you see is highly desirable. So you're very much in that fantasy, that, lust or desire, that state where everything about you see no flaws. Everything you look, when you look to this person, you see things and you really just want to be close to them. And that's what this is. It's something that it's like an addiction to it. Just that high of how you feel when you either are around the person, or even just thinking the thought of the person, or the feelings that come from that, okay? And so, so that's the song, okay? I went into a long description of that, but perhaps there was a reason for that. Normally I get right into the reading. So Spirit, show me the card that best represents the star sign Virgo for this current time period. Now, well, I think the reason why I went into it is, if you're here from the TikTok teaser, you guys got Queen of Swords, and that is very much cutting out removing things that are unnecessary from your life, whether that's people, places, things, or whatever, but it's cutting out things that doesn't serve your highest good. And that's what the Queen of Swords energy is, okay? So if you hear from that basically explains kind of in summation of what I was talking about. So Spirit, showing the card that best, and there it is, that represents. Oh, Camel. So you guys get fire as well, alchemical sign for fire, and we're still in Leo season for a couple more days or a few more days. And this energy is, for you, I feel like it's like reserves, having some reserves or whatever, or reservations or whatever, definitely holding, like not fully showing your cards or fully showing your hand, that's the word. And just, yeah, that's what I feel like that. And you're kind of smiling inside, you know, that I'm not really showing everything that I'm capable of. And, you know, a camel, I don't know how many miles they can traverse in like extreme conditions. And so that's what I think it is. You're ready for the long haul. You're ready for the battle, so to speak, or ready for the long haul or whatever. And you're completely and fully prepared for it. And others may not realize that about you, that you are willing to go the extra mile, the long trek. That's what I'm feeling from it intuitively. But I'm going to read what it says in here for that particular card of camel. Where you at? Yeah, resourceful, independent, knows oneself. The camel can handle absolutely anything as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenges with ease. Even in the face of excess heat, judgment, or anger, the camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance, fire and water, and being responsible for one's own action. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. So that's cool. Like I said, I think you're ready for that long haul. Like you're ready for adversity. You're ready to take on any type of challenge or adversity, or any change, because we were talking about change too. As far as what will happen tomorrow's full moon, releasing. All right, let's see what the tarot will say. All right. Spirit, show me the cards that best represent the star sign Virgo for its current time period. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Virgo for this current time period. Show me the cards that best represent this star sign. Nothing's coming out. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign. Ooh. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Virgo for this current time period. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Virgo. Nice. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Virgo for this current time period. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Virgo. Show me the cards that best represent the star sign Virgo. Show me the most likely outcome for the star sign Virgo. Show me the card that best represents the star sign. There it is. Yeah, this, in the past energy, we have the 9 of Wands in reverse. This is being open, letting down your walls. It's being vulnerable. It's being just a little bit more accessible, or, people you being more accessible, either to others, to you mostly is what I feel. Others having more accessibility, or access to you, I should say. That's what I feel from this in the recent past energy. And in the current or present position, we have the Tower in reverse. So there's something that you didn't want to see. It's some revelation that you didn't want to see, that you didn't allow to come down, or didn't allow to, there's some epiphany that you didn't get, or something, some moment that went by you, that got by you. I don't know how it did, but that's what I feel presently. Something you're not quite seeing as an opportunity to for growth, or an opportunity to for change. Really, that's what that is when the Tower is in reverse. Not seeing an opportunity for change. Okay. And it might have to do with this mutual energy in mutual position of the devil. So this is obsessions, addictions. We're talking about something you're addicted to. Lust. It could also, you could just be dealing with the Capricorn. You could have it in your chart, or you could be dealing with the Capricorn. And that's why it's in the mutual position. But it's about feeling bonded, feeling like you, I just saw 1111. Feeling like you, are slave to it, or whatever, or like, you know what I mean, where you are kind of like a trap, feeling trapped, or whatever, like, you know what I mean, like bonded, or whatever. That's what I'm getting from this, obsessions, or whatever, obsessive thinking about something, maybe overthinking, overanalyzing, okay? Or it could just be trying to keep your addictions at bay, whatever they may be. And that can be anything. That doesn't necessarily have to mean drugs and alcohol and sex, the main three. It could be anything. It could be just thinking negative thoughts, just waking up in the morning and the first thought that you think of is, oh, I have to get this done and I never will have enough time. And then that basically, that shapes the whole day. The whole day you're behind the eight ball, so to speak. The whole day you're watching the snowball get bigger if you are in that mentality. And that could be toxic thought process, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to mean like a type of addiction, whatever. It could just be starting your day off thinking negatively about whatever. And then that basically literally being like how your day is shaped from that thought. But the greatest part about it is I think you're realizing it, if not by yourself, as maybe by the other person kind of projecting, projecting theirs onto you. So thereby you because you guys are the hermit, so thereby you have like a moment of self-reflection where you look within and see, okay, maybe that is kind of me too, okay? Like kind of doing that in a silent way of projecting it onto you. And then, you're realizing that, and you're realizing that that's not going to work really well. And then you have like this moment of independence, and when I say you will anyway in the future, and the reason why I say that is because we have here the Nine of Pentacles. This is your energy, but this is mini Empress energy. This is good, powerful, independent energy. Like it's you're waiting for the 10th Pentacle, okay? And she people come to her because they know, like I said, people are looking at you, with this Camel energy. They're kind of underestimating your independence or your ability to strongly and go about what you need to get done. Like, because this is like a business person too. This is someone who really gets stuff done, and it's good because you're gonna realize those things that kind of hold you back. With that in that mutual position, I will definitely clarify that devil energy, or that devil card in the mutual position. But you realize that, and you realize that that could hold you back from advancing forward, right? And what I mean by that is because we have the 8 of Wands. This is fast moving communication. This is you understanding, you got to move forward, got to move forward, got to passionately move forward, okay? And toward your victory, basically, okay? Which is great. And realizing, this is also arrows of love, but I feel like this is travel and or really fast communication, and that's the outcome of you realizing your worth really with this 9 of Pentacles in the future position. So let's clarify this devil energy and see what that's all about, Virgo. That's really the only one I really want to clarify. So Spirit, clarify. Yeah. Clarify the devil for the star sign Virgo. Ooh, that popped out. That really wanted to pop out. I think that's in the upright. Yeah, I feel like it is. I feel like it's in the upright. So we have this 4 energy, and we have 4 what you holding back. Not really speaking from the heart. Maybe that's, something that's happening. You're kind of being miserly or really holding back, reserved. That's really what that camel energy, what I was picking up off of it, intuitively being reserved. And that's the same with this King of Cups energy. And I think it has to do with family and a relationship with someone. So you definitely could also be dealing with a Capricorn. But this is coming together. You got 44 here, angel number 444, 44 might be significant to you. I would look it up. And it's about balance and foundation. And obviously that's the case when the next card that comes out for your future is 9 of Pentacles, you know what I mean? So that's having, pretty much your shit together is basically what that is. And I think you just need to not be so too miserly, or not to be so guarded, okay? Go back to that energy that you were in the recent past of vulnerability. I think you kind of locked it up again, locked up the heart again, or locked up some emotional type of communication or whatever. And it's affecting this type of 4 Wands energy where you can be coming together with someone who is equal to you, because it's the 1111 card. It's like seeing eye to eye. But yeah, I think if you do that, then all will be well. So that's really clarifying that energy. Maybe you are dealing with Capricorn. I feel that strongly now that I'm seeing the clarification cards. It may not be too much of an addiction, or something like that that's addictive or obsessive or whatever. It could, or possessive. It could just be you dealing with the star sign Capricorn. But yeah, that's what I have for you guys. If it does resonate with you, there's information in the description tab, like I said, for a personal reading, and I can do a personal reading for you. Would love to do that. Like, share, subscribe, and until we meet again, Virgo, love, light, namaste.